Hey everybody, it's Anita with Better Love Movement. So today I wanted to talk about something that I believe is a problem. It is becoming a huge problem all over this great country, but definitely in the city that I live in. And I don't understand it. Like, this is the first place I've ever lived where this is like some sort of epidemic. So I don't get it. Maybe you guys can help me understand what is happening. What is going on? So this video is all about what I call the art of macking. And I'm dating myself a little by using that term. That term comes from the late 80s, early 90s, and the whole concept, the whole idea of a guy being a Mac, right? Having skills when approaching women. Having skills when going up to women, approaching women, asking women for their number, asking them out, just having game, okay? And this was a thing. Like, this was a thing. This is what men did. It was almost a sport back in my day. Men thrived off of seeing how many girls they could talk to, seeing how many numbers they could get. I mean, this was like a thing. We are in 2020, and it appears that this art of macking has died. Like, that's not a thing anymore. Men are either afraid or insecure, or they lack confidence or self-esteem. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on. I know I don't like it. I know that all of this is foreign to me. Like, I don't get it. That is, in my mind, what a healthy masculine man does. He sees something that piques his interest. He sees something he likes. He sees something he wants, and he goes after it. He figures out a way in which to approach this young lady that he is interested in. And whether that interest is for sex, whether that interest is for love or relationship or dating or notches on his belt or whatever, right? Because ladies, it doesn't matter what his intention is. It doesn't matter what he wants. We're the gatekeeper. We get to determine what he's going to get. Okay? But I digress. But he then devises a plan in which to get what he wants. Like, he figures it out. He comes up with a line. He comes up with some sort of game that he's going to run to get what he wants. And I'm not mad about this. Like, I love this about men, or at least the men back in my day. I love that about them. I could count on it. I could count on going out to a specific bar or club or an event and getting hit on. Like, I looked forward to it, okay? And I knew most of the men in there I wasn't going to be interested in, or I wasn't going to give my number to, or nothing was going to come of it, but I could count on it. I could count on that happening. And let me tell you, since I've moved to the city where I live now, it has been almost non-existent. It is insane. I don't understand it. So I am promoting this Valentine's Day lock and key event coming up here in Richmond, Virginia on February 15th from 6 to 8. That's my shameless plug. And men, fellas, we have sold all the ladies' tickets. We have a wait list for ladies. So fellas, we need you to jump on board. But I have been going out more in the last 2 weeks than I have in the last year, to bars and clubs and events and different things going on, and not once did a man come up and approach me or run game or hit me with a line or nothing. And I'm asking the women there, like, okay, is this a thing? Like, what is happening? This room is filled with men. Why aren't they coming up and trying to talk to you? Oh, this is how they do now. They will stare, they will look at you, they will maybe walk past you, but they will not approach you. Okay, well, the last I checked, that was a feminine energy trick. That was a feminine flirtation trick. That was what women did. And men read that vibe. They read a woman's eyes and smile and flirtatiousness, and then they initiated conversation. They approached. Well, no, that's not how they do it anymore. The men, will stare, they will look back again, they will walk past, but they don't approach. So what has happened with this role reversal? Like, help me out. Help me understand why it is like this. And by the way, I went to several places, different ages of people. So some of the younger people, okay, maybe I get that. Maybe I understand. Then I went to a place that had 40 and 50-year-olds, people who should know better, people who came from my generation where that's what you did. And it was the same thing. It was the same looks. It was the same walking past. It was the same thing. And there was no initiating. There was no approaching. So I just don't understand what that's about. Ladies, it's going to take a lot on our side to really bring out that hunter in a man again. And here's what I have seen happening, that it's simply igniting in a woman her masculine. So now she's going up and approaching. She's starting conversation. She's buying drinks. She's, making that first attempt to get to know this man. We got to fall back. We got to fall way back. And we have to allow that masculine deep inside of that man to come out. We have to be passive, patient, and vulnerable. And we've got to wait until he wants us enough to approach us, to at least initiate the conversation. And don't give me that stuff about, oh, men are shy, men are introverted and they're shy. Okay, they wouldn't even be outside of their houses if that was the case. They are in a place, a social setting, where their intention is to, yes, it could be to listen to music or dance or whatever, but it's also to meet people. So no, I'm not buying that. But ladies, fall back, lean back, allow these men to somehow ignite the masculine within them, and I want you to fall back into your feminine. And it may take a while for us to course correct this, because apparently this has been going on for some time. But we need men to be men, and we're going to be ladies, we're going to be the cherished ones, and we're going to respect them. But let me know what you think about this phenomena. Is this happening in the city where you live? And what has been the response to it?